There's the turnip greens now. I've got 2 in each one, and they're growing. They've got some yellowing going on. I think it's because I'm growing them strictly in rice holes, which was pretty acidic. I tested it after this grow was started. So I put some pelletized lime in there. Hopefully we'll correct that and we'll get one of these that'll actively grow in each one of these pots here, and yeah, we can sample it, and eventually it'll flower and seed next spring. So I took these Alamo turnip greens that I'm dehybridizing. I started that, I don't know, I don't think it was in the video at all. I think the beginning of the video is silent, just because planting it out is pretty easy. But anyway, I took those 3/4 gallon pots and I planted them out here just as soon as the season would allow, without them freezing. And the reason why I started it so far back compared to now is so that it would seed. And one of the 3 did that were remaining. And so I mean I planted them out here back then, and now with the expectation that once the heat come on like it is, it would do exactly what it's doing, because brassicas you often seed in the second season. And so I knew if it went through a cold spell, a warm, then a cold, and then the heat came on again, it would probably make it bolt, and bolting means go to seed. And so that's exactly what's happened with one of the 3. And if you look on here, these flowers, they turn into these little seed pods. Let me get out so you can see it in the sun. See that? That gets longer and longer and longer, and it fills with seeds. And all of those has, I don't know, 10 to 12 seeds in them, each one of those little pods, maybe more. And they're all over. And so when you dehybridize something like this, the pollinators come, and maybe they don't even come, maybe it's just wind. And what happens is it self-pollinates, and so another generation is created, tightening the genetics. And as the genetics tighten, once you get to the 8th season of growing it, or the 8th generation, it becomes open pollinated itself. So these started out as a hybrid Alamo turnip green, and now it's like, I would say it's 6th generation. So it's going to be fairly consistent. 6 generations in the like 95 percentile, that the 95% of all the seeds grown will be exactly the same. And then the 7th generation's close to 98 or so, and then the 8th generation's, it's even higher than the numbers I just gave you. Like the 8th generation's like 99.999 something. But anyway, yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. This seed in here, which I'll collect, will be another generation closer to getting open pollinated.
How long do we gotta stay here for people we don't know in one lines? All of the clothes are designer, fast cars, and who knows who. Yeah, I know what they wanna say.